Why do banks ask for an FTIN? Ugh, okay. First off, I am not your CPA, I'm not your attorney. I'm just providing factual information that you can find anywhere. But I'm glad you're here. Okay. Um, Banks just love to make everything difficult, especially if it is a brick and mortar bank like this. Um, Man, over the last 20 years, banks, small little neighborhood banks and community banks have been bought up by all these big mega banks like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and everybody in between. Um, they do not make it easy for you to open a bank account. Period. The end. Done. Um, BetterLegal has a banking partner that we really like. We actually uh, use them as well. So if you form an LLC through us, uh, you will help you set up a bank account with them. There is no minimum deposit. There is no monthly fee for not having a minimum balance. Banks here, normal run of the mill banks will have a minimum deposit of $1,500, and if you don't have $3,000 balance, they'll charge you $7 a month for the privilege of keeping your money in the bank that they then loan out to other people. It's a mess, really. So our banking partner does not have any minimum deposit. You can deposit $50 if you want, and they have no minimum balance requirements and monthly fees or anything like that. So check it out in the comments below, and you can sign up through them. But getting back to the question at hand, sorry, I went off on a tangent there, just because banks are ridiculous. Again, we use this bank, so the FTIN stands for Federal Tax Identification Number. And so if you're opening a business bank account, they're going to want the social security number for that business. Just like when you open a checking account with your bank, they're going to want your social security number. Okay, your 9-digit, is it 9 digits? Yeah, your 9-digit code that says that you are an American citizen and you're opening a personal checking account. When you're opening a business bank account, they need the equivalent of that. They need the business's social security number, and it is called an FTIN, a Federal Tax Identification Number. It goes by other names, and that's why this gets confusing. An EIN is the exact same thing as an FTIN. It's just called an EIN. An EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. Your LLC does not have to employ anybody. You can be a contractor. You can just be paid, monthly without any benefits or anything like that. You don't have to be an employee of the LLC to be an employer. So your business does not have to employ anybody to need an EIN. It's just poorly named. Welcome to the world of government. So an FTIN, an EIN, an FEIN, a tax ID, all the same thing. Okay. So if a bank is asking for an FTIN, they're really asking for the EIN. So if you've used BetterLegal and we provide you the EIN and the bank says we need your FTIN, and you come to us and say, hey, you didn't give me an FTIN, we're just going to say they're asking for this. Okay. So whenever they say, what's your FTIN number, give them this number. Okay. And that's it. That is what an FTIN EIN is. You get it from the IRS. You can have a third-party service like us get it for you, because there's a whole host of questions that they ask, and if you're not familiar on a couple of things, you're not savvy with the terminology, it might be easier to have a third party like us do it for you. But you're more than welcome to do it yourself. People do it every single day by themselves. So that's the end of the video. I highly recommend, I highly request that you like, subscribe, share this video with others. Recommend BetterLegal if you can. Request more videos below. Ask questions, and I'll make more videos. But anyway, that's it, and I will see you on the next video.